Former Navy SEAL David Goggins is also an endurance athlete and motivational speaker. His tremendous mental tenacity has made him well known. He made a choice in his early 20s, which was one of the significant events that altered his life. Goggins was employed at the time as a bug exterminator. He leads a sedentary lifestyle and weighs more than 150 kilograms. He genuinely believed his life was unhappy. One day, Goggins chances to be watching a television show about Navy SEALs. The discipline and mental fortitude of the warriors greatly struck him. Goggins made the decision to enlist in the Navy SEALs after realizing he wanted to be like them. It's challenging to picture. On his path to becoming a SEAL, Goggins overcame several obstacles. He overcame racism and discrimination, failed the entrance exam twice, and was disabled throughout training. But he remained steadfast and, by pure force of will and perseverance, eventually succeeded in becoming a Navy SEAL. Going through this event helped Goggins realize the value of overcoming hardship and grief. Also, it motivated him to go beyond his physical and psychological comfort zones, which helped him become an ultra-endurance athlete and one of the most motivational speakers of our day. Push the limit. Goggins first undertook SEAL training in 2001. That is the Hell Week. Over the 5 hard days, physical and mental endurance was severely tested. Every day, they must run over vast miles across rough terrain while frequently carrying heavy loads. And they can only get 4 hours of sleep each night. It was at that point that Goggins' leg fractured. Yet he wouldn't give up. He kept pushing himself to block out the suffering. He approaches training every day with a strong mind and will. He would get up early, get his boots and rucksack on, hobble to the practice area, and then continue the day's session. Goggins frequently awakened in the middle of the night in pain because of his wounds, but he resisted taking medications or getting help. He was under the assumption that if he displayed any weakness, the training program would terminate him. Goggins, however, failed the exam the first time. He understood that his physical condition prevented him from enrolling in the SEAL training program. He also understood that he needed to strengthen his mental fortitude. And he spent the following year training hard and pushing himself to his limits, both mentally and physically. On a second occasion, Goggins advanced further in the training course, but a pulmonary embolism caused him to ultimately fail. This disorder, when a blood clot plugs a blood vessel in the lungs, has the potential to be fatal. Goggins resisted giving up though. He must fulfill his goal of becoming a Navy SEAL. He persisted in his training and continued to push himself to the limit, eventually succeeding on his 3rd attempt. After that, he spent a few years serving in the military before resigning to pursue a career in endurance sports and a career as a motivational speaker. Many people who have experienced failures and setbacks have found encouragement in Goggins' story of failing twice before succeeding. It symbolizes the strength of fortitude and resilience in the face of difficulty. Many others have been motivated to overcome their own physical and mental limitations by Goggins' narrative of tenacity in the face of overwhelming adversity. He is a popular motivational speaker and the author of the best-selling book Can't Hurt Me, Control Your Mind and Defy the Odds.